Hello everyone. It's funny, I was attempting to do a Zoom through YouTube and it's still new to me, so I'll practice with that some other time. But I had a request on my YouTube channel of, can you make a tapping video? This issue, my mom, I'm pulling this aside so I can, my mom, hang on, let me move it up here so I can, actually that's better. And then I can just look up. Can you make a tapping video? This issue, my mom was like, she didn't express love the way I needed. She always had a sad face and ended up like a robot, cannot express myself or my emotions to others. I want to improve my love life, but not able to express my emotions is making me face a lot of trouble. I'm not laughing because I think that's funny whatsoever. I'm laughing because it absolutely resonates with me. And I thank you for this post. So, you know who you are, so you'll find this. I'm going to post it on YouTube after I do this video. But I am, God, the timing of this couldn't be better. I mean, that is probably one of my greatest challenges is my personal relationship. And I am definitely a believer that we choose people from a soul level who bring up all of our stuff so that we can face it, if we're someone that chooses that. And that is not to say that you stay in something that's not working for you, that you tolerate abuse, but I've said this so many times. I've been married twice. The first time was 11 years, and with my first husband 13 years, and now I've been in this marriage. It'll be 20 years on my 60th birthday, June 1st. We got married on my 40th. And we've been together 21 and a half. And both of those, you know, you see like, oh, I'm the common denominator in these dynamics that are going on. So this is definitely part of me. And to unearth, it just mirrors our childhood experience. And I've actually started going to ACOA meetings because I realize I need that additional help, and I'm so grateful to go there because I walk in those rooms and I absolutely feel like I'm home. And I was in a 12-step group before, and it helped me tremendously. But I totally see in living color even more and more. I think because of the tapping and the work I've done, just these deeper layers of stuff that come up for me, and these ways that I'm improving tremendously in ways I still, you know, am a work in progress. So what I would say before I tap is when we choose intimate relationship, and again, that doesn't really necessarily mean it has to be an intimate partner, because if you don't have an intimate partner, you're going to have some intimate relationship on some level in some way. It can be a boss, it can be a parent, it can be a sibling, it can be a friend, where stuff starts showing up. I do believe in that cohabitating, intimate relationship. You're around that person all the freaking time. So you have opportunities galore consistently for stuff to come up. So, and why I want to say this is I would say, of course, you have trouble in relationships because you learned from the best. And I don't mean that tongue in cheek, but your own mother's issues are coming up through, and I'm sure even if you don't know your father, if you know your father, those issues are coming up too. So to me, when we can switch the narrative of that to like, this is here to help me heal. And I am not always good with that. When I'm in the thick of it, I'm not. But when I get back away from it and centered and more grounded in myself, I absolutely see that. So I just wanted to say that before we tap. So let's tap. Karate chop. Even though I want to improve my love life, I didn't learn how to express my emotions. That came from my parents and those authority figures around me. I learned what I saw. And I've modeled that. I deeply and profoundly accept myself now. even though I want to improve my love life, I might be in a relationship and want to improve that. I might be dating, or I might just want a relationship. But one thing's for sure, I am going to learn a lot as I step into this world. Even though relationships can be for healing, any of them, even the worst of the worst, can have something to teach me. As I open to that possibility now, go to the eyebrow. I want to improve my love life. But I feel like I don't know how. Maybe I got sold a bill of goods from the culture I've been raised in. The happily ever after story. And yet what we're often shown is the romance period. The trying to come together period. But all these books, these movies, all the stories about relationship often end after they've hooked up. So my model for relationship is actually what I grew up around. What I saw displayed. And what if I could start to see this differently and realize my love life actually mirrors profoundly what I witnessed growing up? And what if I can start to heal from the inside out? And know that relationships can be for healing. If I start to see them that way, I can learn so much about myself. See so much of my inner world that gets played out in relationships. And what if by seeing it that way, over time, I start to release the idea that I have to find my happily ever after. And then maybe I can enter into relationship with a vastly different perspective, where the richness and the evolution of my soul have a stage to evolve and grow. And what if seeing it this way, my love life can begin anew in a more emotionally fit and healthy way as I engage in this arena and watch what unfolds mindfully and see what it has to tell me, what it has to show me. what my soul wants me to evolve to. And what if that changes everything and makes such a big difference as I enter center stage into my love life arena? Take a breath. Hey, Helga, how are you? Yeah, I mean, again, this is going to be just my experience in life, so know that you can, you know, find other people. Absolutely, I encourage you to look around and find people in this arena that resonate with you the most. But, I mean, my experience in life with this is it is a healing arena, and it's an arena that can be awakening, and that it helps our soul awaken. And it doesn't mean that it's always pleasant. It doesn't mean it's the happily ever after, but it means that this is a relationship that's real, that you dig into, that you're working through. And I always appreciate some of the famous people when I see them that have been married a while, and they talk about, man, like, we're in therapy, and this is a work in progress, and this is, you know, we're figuring it out together, and you know, we've got our ups and downs, because to me that's real. It's so much different than the bill of goods that were sold in all the romance that's put in the world, where the story ends after they hook up, and you don't see how does this play out. To be around the same person for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and whatever you might work out with that. And I think if we come from that place of, my soul has a different agenda than my ego consciousness does, we start to see whatever relationship we're in or not in a new way, and it can change so much for us. So thank you so much for the topic. This will be posted on YouTube shortly. Helga, great to see you here live, and hope you all have a really great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are on this fine planet that we all call home together. Bye-bye.